Yo, what's cracking everybody? It's Steve here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to learn a card trick called the stranger card. Now here is why. We're going to get the spectator to choose a card from this pack of cards here, but they're going to use a stranger card which I've got inside this envelope right here. And you say, I don't want you to look at it just yet. And here is why. They are going to place the card somewhere in the pack without looking as I riffle down. Let's say they choose that location right there. And so you say the stranger card has just chosen a location and therefore your card is the 7 of diamonds. You then get the spectator to write their name on it. So I write my name or my signature like that. And then you place the cards back into the pack like so. And then you say, remember how we've marked your card right here? And we're going to lose it back in the pack. And obviously we can't see your card as I go through this way. However, if I spread through this way, when you see your card, I want you to think stop in your mind. So we'll go through the cards now. And when you see your signed card, you will just think stop. But for some reason, the card doesn't appear to be there. Let's give it a spread on the table and look for the spectator's card with the signature. And it's not there. But do you remember the stranger card that was inside this envelope right from the very beginning? If we take it now, it should be no longer a stranger. It should look like your signed selection. Now let's learn how that's done. Now to pull off this card trick, all you need are 2 random red playing cards and you need a pack of blue cards. If you want to follow along with me, then get the exact same setup that I've got now. Otherwise, you can use whichever colors you like. So what you want to do first is you want to take 2 red cards. They can be whatever ones, as long as they're not exactly the same. And you want to remove the duplicate blue cards out of the pack. So you want to go through, I've already done it, and you want to remove the blue Jack of Spades and the blue 3 of Spades. So I've already taken them out of here. And the setup is this. You take one of the red cards and you place it on the bottom, and you take the other red one, which is going to be the stranger card or the mysterious one, and in my case I'm going to put it inside an envelope. Now you can put it inside your pocket, you can put it anywhere you like, inside the card box, it really doesn't matter. And that's your setup, you're ready to go. Oh, and you need one of these, little Sharpie. So when you're performing the trick, what you want to do is the first little convincer is you want to spread the cards and say to the spectator, look, you're going to choose one of these cards in a moment. And what you're doing is you're not going to say, look, I've got blue cards and there's no red one. You're just subconsciously putting that image in their mind that they're going to choose a card and they can obviously see that they're blue. And then you're going to say, but before you do, I have what I call a stranger card inside this envelope, but I don't want you to see what it is yet. And from here, what you do is you want to swivel cut the cards and you want to hold a break, pinky break back there like so. And so you tell the spectator they're going to slide the card into the pack. So you're going to riffle through like this. And when you riffle, you want to riffle so that they put the card on top of the break. So for example, the break's around about there. You want to riffle through and they have to put that red card somewhere above the break. And the way you get them to do that is if they take too long and you go too far, just spread through quickly and start again. So it has to go above the break. And so once it's in there, you want to swivel the card to the left a little bit. And so you're in that position right there. So you can see the card is above the break. And it's really important because you can see underneath the break here, that 3 of Spades is the other red card. All this will make sense in a moment. Okay, so you've riffled, the spectators put the card in, and what you want to do is you want to transfer the pack over to the other hand, and you want to maintain that break with your thumb. Because here's what you're going to do next. You're going to take the cards with the other hand, and you're going to place your thumb on top of the red card, because you're telling the spectator they're putting that stranger card in there to mark a certain position. And as I go and pull these apart, because you're going to pull out like so, you're going to reveal the place that they stopped, which is the 3 of Spades. So they think they've marked that spot with the stranger card. So I'll start again. So from here, you get them to hold the card, you swivel cut, catch a break, start riffling and say put that card anywhere, but don't look at it. Let's say they put it right there. You want to turn that card over a bit because you're going to transfer hands, and you're in that position right there. And then you grab the bottom portion of the pack and your thumb on the red card, and at the same time you want to slide that out and immediately show the spectator the card that they've chosen, okay, which in this case is the 3 of spades, and it's kind of like a force. All right, from here the spectator picks up the pen, so you're usually having these in the other hand the whole time, but I've got no one here, so we'll grab the Sharpie and the spectator just writes their name on it. So we'll just do a little scribble. That's what my signature looks like if you're wondering. And from here what you do is you want to place these back onto the pack, so the red card is square on this side. When you put it back, you want to drop one card, which will be a red 3 of spades, okay? And you want to catch a break above it, like so. So you're in that position there. And then you're going to remind the spectator, remember that the stranger card has marked that position right there of your signed card. And what you've just done there is you've kind of just shown the spectator the part where they sign the card. So if you go like this, slide the card in and pull it out straight away, they think they've signed that card right there. Okay, so I'm going to do this all over again just so you can follow along here. So that was at the bottom, and let's start from the beginning. So spectator, put the card in as I riffle down, they will take it. Now I've already signed the card that's in there. So they put this one in here, we transfer, we pull the card out and we show the card that they've selected, which will be the one we've already signed. As you put this card down, you square that one, and then you just drop one card down, which will be that red one. You catch a break. As you push this in, you immediately pull them apart, and then you use your fingers here to slide that card out and say, remember you signed that card there. As you come back, you square it back up, push that card out and just throw it on the table like it's nothing. And then from here, you're done. All you do is give it a couple of Hindu shuffles, 1, 2, another little convincer that all the cards are just blue, and then you say to the spectator, look, obviously you've signed your card, and so if I turn them face up, when you see it, I just want you to think stop. And as you riffle through, obviously their card's not going to be seen. Then you spread it through and say, look, can you see your card there? They will say no. And then you point to the red card and say, do you remember the stranger card that came out of that envelope in the beginning? Check this out, it's not just any card anymore, it's now the card you signed during the routine. And that's the trick. It's really simple. Practice it a lot. If you liked it, make sure you leave a like on the video. It does help out the channel a lot. Subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.